Hey everyone, let me give you guys a little bit more light, shed more light on this situation. Light on orange, yeah. People. Hello everyone, welcome to Invite the Truths, Divine Timing, PureFetic, Divine Timing Report. This is where we will take a look at the following. We will explore the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets to give you the energy of today. We will explore the topic of the day, which is new moon energy. This is the heavy energy we are feeling because a lot of spell work is usually done during the new moon. That is where we will discuss the spiritual lesson that's being observed, excuse me, through the full moon. And we will provide the royal solution, which is, referring to the duties of the home, providing safety and comfort to you guys at this moment in time. And we will end off with some fair warnings and some glad tidings. I am the great mother divine goddess, the Empress Royale, invited to the truth, one who is noble and honorable, fair, free, warner, and protector of the children of the free world. And we are here to help bridge the gap between the material and the spiritual world. Let us bridge that gap together. Why us? Why not us? Remember, spiritual health is your wealth, and your mind is what makes you divine. And before we begin, we must open the portals for prophetic communication. I just need a sip of water. I might need to open my window. Hold on. Okay, so I need each and every one of you under the sound of my voice to hear and listen and know that if you can dream it, you can achieve it, you can do it. If not, the Most High would not have put it in your mind to do so. Follow your calling. I need you to say, I am, because we have just invited universal source energy into our atmosphere. I need you to think of a departed loved one. Oh, God bless. You have just invited your ancestral spirit into your atmosphere, into this atmosphere. I need you to touch your heart and take a deep breath. That is living proof. Inhale, exhale, that you are a living, breathing child of the Most High God. And lastly, depending on where you are, I need you to close your eyes and imagine your success as we open this session, and pray for your children. I need you to pray for your families. I need you to pray for yourself and know that you have the strength and the courage to be all that you can be and do all that you can do. Okay? We're on the countdown. Okay, you guys, so you may have to excuse my voice is going in and out because I was eating some things I was not supposed to be eating, so my body's kind of having an allergic reaction to some things I wasn't supposed to be digesting. I'm trying to clear it out. I should have stepped outside first, but it's okay. I have oxygen coming in. But I feel like that's the energy, this new moon energy. I feel like a release. It's like entities had to release our energy. Entity attachments release themselves. I feel like my body is releasing. I feel a sense of relief. I feel a let go energy of my energy. In order for people to do new moon and full moon rituals on us, they have to have a piece of our energy attached to them in some form, some way, some shape. I did not put my garbage out this week because I feel like they be stealing my energy from my trash, which is why they're able to keep up with these rituals weekly. So I decided not to put my trash out last night. And this morning, after the trashman left, I felt a relief. I felt a sense of relief. I felt like an unattachment. I felt like a cord breaking. I don't know if it's just happening to me or if it's happening to the collective, but I felt a relief. I don't know. Somebody was getting real creative during this time. It was like they had one more chance. I'm seeing the number one. They had one more chance, one more opportunity to get their justice. It's like I'm seeing that scene from Princess and the Frog where he's like, oh, I could do it, I got more. And they were just snatching his soul. They were just snatching his soul because his time was up. I'm seeing that. I'm visualizing that scene. I feel my energy feels light. It was a very heavy energy yesterday. It was like, today I got a message to get up, get in the seat and blow the horn. I don't feel like this is a negative horn. I feel like this is a like a trumpet, like da, da, da. I feel like let me introduce myself. I'm hearing that song. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm hearing Jay-Z. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's like blow the horn, not blow the whistle, but blow the horn of, victory or a coming of somebody's coming to offer it's like dun dun dun, like that's it, like dun dun, that's what I don't know, like victory. I don't know. I just feel a sense of relief, but that's new moon energy. New moon energy is like a fresh start. New moon energy is the beginning of a fresh start where cases have been closed, shut, energy has been locked in. It's like the genie goes back into the bottle. Yeah, like, if they rub the magic lamp and releases the genie energy, it's like the genie is going back into the lamp, and the lamp is like being stored. Pandora's box is closing. I feel like all of those things happen. I feel like all of those things are being chained back up. Anything that they use to do magic with is being chained back up. I feel like somebody's leg, arm, limb is being chopped off. Somebody's body part, something is being chopped off. Something. It's like whoever was attacking us, their limb or stealing from us. You know, back in the day when they used to chop off limbs, chop off your hands for stealing, chop off your leg for running away from your problems and things like that. Like something's being chopped off. I'm seeing legs. Somebody's legs is being chopped off so they can't move. It's like God, it's like the universe put it's like they put a cast on your leg so it could get better, but you kept moving with the cast. It didn't allow your bones to heal properly, so it infected your whole leg. Because you kept moving and doing what you was doing, now the whole leg gets cut off because you didn't want to stop. Like the cast was your moment to take a break and rest and relax, but you didn't want to stop, so that's getting cut off. Transportation got cut off. Somebody's transportation got cut off. Somebody's forward movement got cut off. I guess that's a life lesson for handicapping others. Oh, I guess that's the punishment. That's the punishment for handicapping others. You are now the handicap. The repercussions for handicapping somebody else. You are now a handicap. For forcing people to be handicapped who weren't handicapped, you are now handicapped. You will now know what it's like to be a handicap. You are a true handicap now. You got joy out of handicapping people who weren't handicapped. So now you become the handicap. And I feel like since this person became the handicap, their relationship got cut off because the person that they're dealing with doesn't want to take care of a handicap. So they're being forced to handle their handicap situation on their own. It's like you left a nurse for a bartender. And now that you're handicapped, the bartender left you and you don't have your nurse anymore to help you get through this process. Because you decided to add a third party to the mix of all of that and handicap somebody who was caught in between something they had absolutely nothing to do with. You made somebody else the target for you juggling two situations. They put somebody else in the middle and made them the target. They lost everybody. They lost every relationship. It's like the consequences to people's actions are manifesting in their relationships, with North and South Node being in Venus and Mars and Venus. North Node is in Mars, is in Aries. South Node is in Libra. That's Mars and Venus energy. That's masculine and feminine energy. So that's a balance. It's a balance between masculine and feminine energy. It's fire and air. So it's like when air and fire mix, like air spreads fire. It's not gonna Air is not going to put fire out. Air is just going to spread the fire. It's like the more somebody speaks, the more fire is getting spread. The more heated people is becoming. The more somebody speaks, the more angry people are getting. So it's like somebody's making themselves a target by forcing somebody to air out their dirty laundry. It's like the more they tempt this person, the more they air out what's going on, the more angrier people get. I feel somebody's, I feel that because I'm speaking right now, it's making somebody uneasy. It's making somebody feel threatened. When I speak, somebody feels threatened. I feel like somebody got their guard ready. I feel that they're angry because they got wrapped up with a snake and they didn't want nobody to find out. So by me speaking on the energies that I'm observing just by planetary aspects, like, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all my chart. It's my planet, my moon, my sun, my stars, my chart. I feel like as I tap into these energies, I am kind of exposing what somebody wants to keep hidden. It's making whomever was using this as this new moon and the new moon rituals and full moon rituals, whoever been using that to survive, they're not able to tap into that energy anymore. They're not able to do those things anymore, because here's the thing, like somebody's pulling on my energy right now to force me to get tired and stop. This is like a lot of energy draining work. But here's the thing. When you're prophetically, this is like, they call it divination, but when we're tapped into spirit, we are getting divine downloads. And these downloads use up a lot of our energy in order for us to be able to speak through the divine realm. Like I'm pulling energy from divine source, but someone is like, as I'm pushing this energy out, I'm getting it from the divine and Holy Spirit. That's only two sources in our in ancestors. That's only a couple of sources, but I'm pushing this energy out to the masses. So the masses is pulling on me to get information. Like, even as I'm on YouTube, this site is pulling on my energy to put into others to help spread these messages, or to steal my energy to put into others to make it seem as if they are tapped in to the divine, but they're not tapped into the divine. They are pulling on my energy because I'm tapped into the divine. And I feel like the divine cut out their access from pulling on my energy. so that the truth about who's really tapped in and who's not is being revealed in this moment. They got, see, this release, a lot of release. That's another release. Somebody just tried to pull on my energy, but they just had to release it. Like the divine is cutting those cords immediately. The divine is shutting down, taking out anybody who's trying to attach to my energy, who's trying to pull on my energy. That was separate from the message, but that's the energy we're dealing with. That's new moon. That's new moon magic. That's a new moon ritual. They've been doing this over and over and again, and I feel like they up the ante because we're up for judgment this week. We're up for judgment this week. So somebody doesn't want my case to be closed. Somebody wants my case to be ongoing. So they're tampering with my energy as I'm trying to give you guys fresh, positive energy. Somebody wants me to seem as if I'm in a toxic state and being. But when I put out positive videos, they stop my positive videos from coming out. So this is why I'm going live right now, so that I can spread this positive energy out to the masses. Put my energy to sleep. They're trying to rock me to sleep. They're trying to drain my energy so that I can sleep, so that they can use my energy. I recall my energy back to me. I recall all of my energy back to me. May my energy deplete whoever's pulling on my energy. May my energy drain whoever's using my energy right now in this moment. May whoever's pulling on my energy have an immediate effect on their lives. May they suffer the consequences of their actions right now as we speak. May their energy be bound and stripped from accessing my energy. May their lives be completely shut down so that they do not have or are able to obtain the resources that's necessary and needed for them to to pull on my energy. Lord, I ask that you block and bless this reading so that we can get out the message that's needed. But the topic of the day is new moon energy. All planets are kind of stagnant in their place right now. The moon and the sun is in Cancer, so there's a feeling of safety. There's a feeling of comfort. Mars is in the house of Virgo. If you want to feel safe and comfortable right now, go home and handle the duties of your home. Cook, bake, clean, reorganize, get rid of things. It's like out with the old, in with the new. Get rid of other people's energy. Get rid of things that belong to other people. Like, go through your house and make sure every room is comfortable and clean and fresh. Like in my pantry, it feels hot. But this is an old school pantry where it should always stay cool, no matter if it's the summer or winter, it stays cool, right? Harvesting itself in my pantry, but it overpowered the energy of my pantry because my pantry feels hot. And I don't know how that's possible when my air conditioner is directly in front of the pantry. So somebody's energy is lingering in the back of my house. And I have to go open my back door so that energy can escape, that energy can release. My goal today is to cleanse and purify the pantry. It's a lot of junk back there that needs to be, I cleared that space before, but it's like do some more clearing of that energy. Toss out some old things. So I think I know what needs to go. So maybe that's, with the topic of the day of providing comfort for your home, fulfill the duties of your home. Women, that will help you go back into your feminine state. Fulfilling the duties of the home will help women go back into their feminine energy. There's a balance between masculine and feminine energy. Like men are becoming, women are becoming whole. What grounds the woman the most? They should be home fulfilling their duties. This isn't a time for women to, that's not something that women have out when it comes to handling their duties. That's nothing to talk about. They get straight to it. Communication that women should be having right now is with their spouse or their partners. Whatever form of relationship they have, that's the only communication that should be happening right now, is between couples. The outside world should not know what's going on pertaining to your future, to your success, pertaining to your relationship. It ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Hearing that song. It ain't none of your friends' business. So keep communication private right now, because those who have been handicapped are releasing their energy. They are releasing, they are speaking up towards the one who kept them handicapped in a situation. People are fighting their battles right now. It's like they're ready to move away from those who've kept them handicapped. They're fighting to come out of those relationships. They're very passionate about getting justice for themselves. They feel very freeing. It's a freeing energy that's allowing people to stand up for themselves, speak up for themselves. It's like when they immediately take action to speak up for themselves, they feel free, they feel light, they feel a relief of energy. Because every time my cheeks fatten up, I tend to have to speak more. And that like makes my jaw move in a way where it's to see me fill up. Somebody doesn't want to see me grow. Somebody doesn't want me in my fullness. Somebody doesn't want to see me in my fullness. They want everyone to view me as a child, in a childlike state. I may look like a child. I do not act like one. But that's God's way of preserving my innocence, my beauty, because my childlike nature only proves how innocent I am. But I'm innocently mature at the same time. So you can't say that I'm a child. You can't treat me like a child when I'm realistically 30 years old. Well, over 30 years old, but once you're 30, like there's no way you can be labeled as a child. So to keep somebody in a childlike state just to say that, oh, they're being childish about this, they're being that's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Holding on to secrets is forcing masculine energies to people, like women that hold on to secrets is forcing masculine energy to protect themselves, is holding back secrets. These masculines are protecting themselves. They know that people are not perfectly innocent. So they're standing their guard and protecting and hiding their true relationships from the ones that is trying to battle them, and holding on to secrets, causing them frustration. That ship has sailed. They have already cut out those relationships, but now they're having to defend themselves because these people are trying to get wrapped up in situations that's forcing them to have to defend themselves. They're trying to fight these people, have their emotions go, they're trying to fight these men and have their emotions go up and down about the decisions that's already set in stone. These men are passionate about getting justice for themselves. They know who they're innocent. They know who's innocent. They know who's not. So they are passionate about defending the ones who are innocent and protecting their hidden relationships. It's like those who thought they partner was hiding their relationship out of doing things secretly with somebody else. They now understanding why the masculine had to hide them and had to protect them, because of the attacks that could have been on them due to them being open and outside with their relationship. People are learning to protect and hide and keep their relationships private, but while exposing the fact that they're in a relationship, they like to keep the relationship itself private, because your relationships, especially if women are pregnant, these men are heading towards women whom they gotten pregnant on the side, or these new opportunities, or a woman who helps them fulfill their dreams, fulfill their passions. They're cutting out relationships that people try to get them tied up and wrapped up in the justice system with. They're cutting out relationships that have to battle. They putting an end to those women who cry their way out of situations, who cry to make a man feel sorry for them. They're leaning more towards women who can defend themselves, because they know that they're not coming from a masculine energy, they're coming from a protective energy. So they're putting an end to those who use emotional manipulation to keep them stuck in a relationship, because they realize that those emotional women only start to cry when they don't want to expose the secret that the man already knows about. It's like a diversion. The crying is a diversion to not be able to tell the truth. So their fight is fights against those who do not tell the truth. They've built up their emotions. It's like they build up your emotions just to fight you back down. Those days are over. That energy has been shut down. We're in Cancerian energy, so These are my mother cards, like my grandmother cards, like grandmother soul, the grandmother souls, the mother gods, spirit. The royal solution, like the possible actions that we can take right now is to handle your duties of the home. Kind of take a step back and focus on the children, focus on the needs of the children, focus on providing comfort and safety for children, get them away from the Lilith kidnapping energies. Get these people away from people who only use them for monetary gain, because there's no love there. The way that they speak to these children is toxic. When people who use children for money, when they don't have any money, they mouth becomes very toxic. They have very disgusting things to say to these children when they don't have any money. Their energy and attitude fluctuates with their pockets. Children to be. Those are not healthy places for children to be. If they don't treat children with love, kindness, and respect, the children do not need to be in their presence. And engage in healthy conversations with children. The children do not need to be in their presence. They can't help heal the heart of a child. They do not need to be in their presence. Do not give your energy, do not give your positive energy away. Somebody had a sudden realization why it's taking somebody so long to balance out their scales. Like, well, how is it possible that it's taking this long for somebody to balance out their situation? Somebody had a sudden realization of, dang, this is the reason why. Or I am the reason why these people are stuck. Let me get out that's causing this whole entire situation to be stuck. This person had a major realization. It kind of made this person cry. They cried like uncontrollable tears, like, I am the one who is in the way. I'm in the way. I'm allowing this to continue. They thought that they were providing strength to the children while these other two women were basking in somebody else's flowers, were fattening up, basking in somebody else's flowers. And then they took a look at the children and said, these children are completely drained. These children are angry. While these two women are comfortable. And then you have the sudden realization at the top of the deck that it's taking somebody entirely too long to balance out the situation. It's never taken this person this long. Somebody's stuck. Hangman and temperance energy. Can't they grow? Somebody realized why somebody can't grow, because they gave the strength to two, they was giving their strength to two people who was living off of somebody else's flowers, who was basking in somebody else's flowers. This person realized they were enjoying the fruits of somebody else's labor. They hopped in the chariot and left. They're leaving that relationship. They realized the type of relationship this was and how they were being used. Look at his face. You see, he's like, man, I've been being used this whole time. I'm providing strength to this relationship whole time. You know, I'm thinking they're eating off of the fruits of my labor. They're dependent on me to help keep this other person stuck and separate and away from their children. This person has left. Cancer, moon energy, chariot. The chariot is Cancer energy. This person has left. They feel bound. But now they're moving forward. They've gained self-control. The chariot is out here twice. So somebody absolutely gained self-control. Somebody's gained self-control. The lovers is out here twice. The lovers is Gemini energy, Mercury energy, which is in the house of Leo. Which is about a relationship with the children. Somebody's leaving. They're enjoying the fruits of their labor because they're allowing people to have relationships with the children. That's that accusation or that truth that has been exposed has forced somebody to leave. They're passionately seeking justice because they feel, because these parents are passionately seeking justice because they feel that the adults that are holding these children hostage are having passionate relationship with these children. It's forcing people to walk away. Because what is the secret? What is the secret? Why can't this mother provide strength and comfort to her children? What's the secret? What's the relationship? What relationship is coming in from children? This mother, these people and their children. Like, what's the point? What's the point of keeping somebody from their children? What's the point? All the lies and the accusations have been debunked. All the lies and accusations have been stripped. You can't say nobody could find a reason or an excuse why somebody can't comfort and strengthen their children. A relationship that involves children forced somebody to gain self-control and strength to leave. Because they feel like somebody's being real creative. Somebody cut them off a relationship to have them wrapped up in a situation they're passionate about getting. So that left somebody else passionate about getting justice. It's like, I didn't have children for them to be raised by somebody else. That's stupid. So why would people who have children want them to be raised with somebody else, by somebody else? That's dumb. Because I had children, I expect a co-parent between me and their father. I don't expect my children to be raised by grandparents, aunties, uncles, cousins, lawyers, judges, doctors. They don't need to raise my children. We need to raise our children. So like I said, like there are monitoring spirits. People see through crystal balls. They watch us through crystal balls. I feel like the crystal ball has been locked up. I feel like the person who was pulling on your protective energy has been bound. See, this person has to be held, so they lost their legs. It's no more joining of resources. She's like people are not attaching their resources to somebody else. They don't want a business partner. They don't want to join partners. They rather partner with the person they're in a relationship with. We don't need an outside partner to help us with our family business. I can do business with my family as opposed and in my household, as opposed to being outside handling business with strangers whose only mission is to steal all of my hard work after I give it to them and dump me to the side as if I wasn't a part of helping to build this entire organization. People are releasing that energy. I feel a sense of relief. Somebody's dried out. Somebody's energies. I feel from the inside out, somebody's like, oh no. Let's get a moon oracle. These are my moon oracle cards. Let's get a moon oracle. I think I should have separated these from full moon to new moon. But then you have wild cards in here. So we are in new moon energy, but I'm just going to see what type of energy falls out, because that will help me kind of understand the heaviness of the energy that I felt over the past couple of days. It's like they had until today to complete a ritual, but without access to my energy or anything of my energy, they can't finish the ritual. I just need one. Oh, it's flipped over. Yeah, full moon. That same card came back out. Remember to respond rather than react. This is the same energy of yesterday. I'll take these two. Look, there's always another possible opportunity to be had. I'm telling you, these same cards came out yesterday. There's another opportunity to be had, and remember to respond rather than to react. These two cards came out yesterday, but these two cards are new, and one of them came out in reverse. Let's see. And this is all full moon energy. So somebody's been doing this work since the full moon. I feel like somebody's been playing ball. Look, I feel like somebody's been playing ball on the court since the last full moon. It says, listen to your intuition and then listen again. Somebody played ball this last full moon, but because if the new moon is today, trash was yesterday. The trash collectors failed to collect my energy to bring it back to the place where somebody could source my energy and steal it out my trash and take it to whoever does the ritual. It did not have access to my energy. I did not put my energy outside. So this was their last chance they played ball with to try to steal my energy, which I'm sure they tried to steal not just my energy, but a collective of people energies who they do these rituals on, because I'm not the only one separated from my children. I'm not the only one going through this. I'm going through it to understand and see why it takes so long for other people to be getting their children back when they've done everything that the courts told them to gotten their children back. Something is not right about that. We don't complete our end of the bargain and still end up with the shitty end of the stick. That does not happen. When you step outside of your comfort zone, progress is made. And this is the problem. This card came in reverse. Somebody refused to step outside of that comfort zone. They still in those murky waters that we just came out of, that Pluto energy, that Scorpio energy. We're South Node, which is about comfort zones, and that comfortable place where you just You're sticking to the tried and true. You don't want to have to learn how to do something new in order to remain in your position. You want to stick to what already has been set up. You just want to go along with the system that has already been set up. You don't want to restart a new system. Somebody was stuck in that energy, in those murky waters, playing with people's emotions to gain their material, to gain access to other people's materials, to swing people out of wanting their blessing. They play with our emotions so we can say, I don't want that, I don't need that. But this time the divine said, we don't care if you don't want it. We don't care if you don't need it. It's yours, and we're not allowing you to walk away from it so that it ends up in the hands of your enemies, because that is what the enemies want you to do. The enemies want you to walk away and run away from the blessings that you deserve. We are not allowing your enemies to do that to you anymore. We are not allowing your enemies to take your blessings. We are forcing your enemies to leave. We are forcing your enemies to move with this Chariot card. With the moon in Cancer, we're forcing your enemies to move. So you sit right there. You sit right there. You have the strength and the courage to overcome lust and overcome your obstacles and overcome. You are the one who had the hands-on experience to be in this position. We're not allowing somebody who used your energy who cloak themselves in your energy to sit in your position. They do not belong here. We don't want them here. We're removing them. We're not forcing you into your position, but we're making sure that you get your position. Don't be like those who was presented with the higher level opportunity and decided to say no and miss their opportunity for growth and elevation. Don't be like those who walked away from their growth opportunity because they were too scared to finish the fight. We have already finished the fight. So the divine is saying, sit right there. Sit right there. Because where you're going is where you deserve to be. And we will find a replacement to sit in your position who will protect what's yours while we elevate you to this higher place. You made it all the way up the scales. You just had to look at the way the light is set up. You made it all the way up. All the way up. We just had to take you through this little dip, but we're going to put you in your right position. We're going to make sure you're sitting in your right position. That's what the Most High is saying. Because we have to get through this afterbirth season. We have to get through this afterbirth season. Nobody trusts anybody to lead them into their healing better than you. That's what the divine is saying. Nobody can do it better than you. Nobody can do you better than you. So we're not even gonna let them try. We let them try. You sat back and said, I sat back and said, let me watch them try to be me better than me. So they tried. They had one more opportunity to play ball. That opportunity reversed. Now all of their darkness is coming to light. For shedding this tiny bit of light on you, all of their darkness has been exposed. Because they played ball with the wrong person. These are wounds. These are wounds. And I guess a fair warning. M upright, R reverse. Some of them don't have reversals, but we're going to see Ihuas, Edwas, Edwas, Edwas. Raido, Raido. I don't think this is this isn't a, see, this R is not, there's no reversal to this. This was a ritual. This was a journey. See what I'm saying? It was a ritual. It was a journey to personal destiny. Somebody tried to change the direction, relocate, travel you away from your destiny. See what I'm saying? This is the Sagittarius card. Sagittarius is about foreign travel. Sagittarius energy is about higher learning. Sagittarius is about using your intuition. Listening, see, that full moon energy is confirmation. It's about listening to your intuition. During the full moon, somebody did not listen to their intuition. They have not learned their lesson. They decided to give it one more try. Somebody told them not to do this again. Don't do it again. They decided to do it again. They're like a hawk, an eagle in the sky. They forced that fire to come out, and that communication got everything shut down. The communication that just got put out shut everything down. The goat, the plant, the arnica, the flower, the arnica. Somebody's breaking habits. The rhythm, the rhythm. The rhythm of the children. 5 is about children. The sun card. The sun. Thor. This is Thor energy. Think of Thor. Thor, when he swung that hammer and shattered everything. This is Thor energy and Odin. Thor and Odin. Somebody tried to change the direction of somebody's destiny. Somebody tried to change the course of somebody's destiny by leading them in a direction that they should not have went. But somebody escaped. Somebody escaped that because of the communication. See, Gemini energy. Somebody escaped the communication, shut everything down. Air is going down. So the communication that was spread shut this Sagittarius energy down. Whoever did the ritual, whoever did, let me see what signs was involved. Ehwaz is about inner journeys, astral projection, partnership, travel, marriage, self-control. Yeah. Somebody used their authority within their marriage to astral project to their partner to try to change the course of their destiny. They decided to shut down I feel like somebody got into a relationship with somebody just to shut them down. And I believe that that ritual has failed. So remember to respond rather than react, because we already had the strength to know what this relationship was about, and somebody's moving forward. They've gained self-control. They're walking away from a relationship because their abilities allowed them to see who was behind the sabotage of their own relationships. Somebody realized who was behind the sabotage of their own relationships. Through the study and the learning of astral projection and things like that, they were able to gain self-control. And that, because this person gained self-control and decided not to participate in that ritual, it changed the course of the destiny of darkness. There's people of the dark, which changes the courses of how darkness can operate. You just have to step into your power. You have to take that first step and lead yourself down the right path. Because Virgo energy, I feel like this Virgo energy got shut down. Or this Virgo energy shut it down. Because why? Aries is in the house of Virgo. Aries is in the house of Virgo. So I kind of feel like the Aries energy has stepped up to change the course of the energy of darkness by shutting it down, because they decided not to go through with this ritual. They learned the detriment of what could possibly happen by entertaining these rituals. So they decided to turn the other cheek. This is Sagittarius. I feel like the Aries did this. Because some information got exposed, it reversed somebody's actions. Somebody, once you expose your enemy, they can't do what they set out to do. They had to change course. So I feel like there was a changing of course. Somebody was forced to let go of their actions, because it didn't make them feel masculine. They did not feel like a man doing things in the astral realm, because they understand that the people involved in the natural realm don't know what's going on. And if you're forcing somebody to be with you in a relationship because they don't see what's going on in the astral plane, and when you come down to the earthly realm and you don't understand why what's going on spirit order, we don't agree with it. We know that behind the scenes you set yourself up to be put in this position, and you're working with my enemies to be put in this position. So this relationship will never work out. Somebody felt like a bitch. They were getting hands-on experience, but they ended up feeling weak. Or somebody got accused of using their hands-on experience to overcome their obstacles. Or the secret's been out about how they've been overcoming their obstacles by having hands-on experience to feminine energy, tapping into feminine energy. If a man taps into feminine energy, they act like a female. If a grown man taps into children's energy, they act like a child. If a grown man jumps into another man's body, that's gay. That's homosexuality. If you're actually projecting into somebody else's, into another man's body to be accepted by a woman, that is considered homosexuality in the spiritual realm. because they see the body, they see the avatar. So John could be in Jacob's body and that woman is calling Jacob's name, and John is uncomfortable with that because they expect the woman to see John and not Jacob. Unless you say, I'm John, I'm not Jacob, we don't see God. The divine doesn't allow us to see them. You may be experiencing this journey with Jacob, but we don't see John. We're only entertaining Jacob. And they do this just for money. It did not make somebody feel like a man because they only did it for money. And they know in their mind that they didn't have to do things that way. They could have got the relationship on their own. They did not have to pay for magic to be done for them to obtain this relationship. They could have got it in a very natural, manly way. And because they didn't do it that way, that's why they lost the relationship. And that is why the women are able to hold on to their secret relationships, because they know that people who pay to get into a relationship runs out, so does the love. They've all been taught this lesson because the money is in these relationships broke, knowing they got backstabbed. They can't face the person who backstabbed them because one, they're possibly dead. That person probably died. The person who backstabbed them probably died. A death to the Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Cups probably was the emotional manipulator in all of this. A death came upon her, some form of ending. So it's like they can't, if they spent money to do it, they can't get their money back because this person don't have any money to give. She probably was robbing Peter to pay Paul, paying back her spirit off of everybody else's relationships. It's like, yeah, this is like ash. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Somebody's horse went down. Somebody's manhood went down. They can't use their manhood anymore. They were supposed to have self-control. Somebody told somebody to have self-control, but they didn't. Somebody took a leap of faith. Somebody took a leap of faith and understood that now they got the bright idea why they are stuck in a relationship. The lovers came out again. And now this person is putting their foot down towards this relationship. They're turning their back towards the relationship because they understand what this person is doing. Relationship that they were supposed to have. That was their justice. Their justice was to keep them stuck and away from the relationship that they were supposed to have. But this Sagittarius energy did come out to reverse. So I don't know if the Sagittarius energy lost their spot because they did this ritual. They reversed. They reversed. They can't move. They can't walk away. They have to fulfill their duty of a relationship. They can't walk away from a relationship. They're stuck in a relationship because they didn't take the leap of faith that they were supposed to. And now they got the bright idea of why somebody wanted them to put a death to a certain relationship. It was to get them to walk away. When they did have the strength to work on the relationship that would fulfill their emotions, they decided to walk away from it because somebody else challenged them for it. But I feel like secretly these men are fighting for the person that's innocent. It's just some things shouldn't be kept secret. The fight should not be kept secret because it makes you feel, it makes the other parties don't feel that way. It's especially if you have not expressed your intentions, the other parties don't feel that way. Where we at with this? All right, we got like 15 minutes left. Fear warnings. Fear warnings. Time to move your feet. Fear warnings. Too many. Fear warnings. I feel like something else to pull out. We'll take that. Trust your motherly instincts at this time. This is that Cancerian energy. I'm telling you, the mother, home-based operation, your home, your personal life, your motherly bonds, your stomach, your mental competence. If you feel it in your gut to make a decision, make that gut-wrenching decision. It will help clear your mind, because your home-based operation is not being tested. People are testing God is testing your strength to defend your home base. So somebody refused to eliminate their sexual desires. I feel like this, that astral projection. They're having sex in the astral. They're having sex with our bodies from an astral state. Somebody decided to let that go because they're the only ones enjoying it. They're the only ones enjoying that shit. The people, like, if we are not astral projecting with them, we don't enjoy that shit. The only people in the astral realm enjoys that. So it's like a one-sided fucking shit show. Victory, success is yes. That's that energy of that horn energy from the beginning of this. Somebody feels victorious. Victory is coming towards somebody because they understand that somebody has a lack of intellect. Somebody is just stupid. The moves that somebody made was just stupid. So somebody will have victory because of somebody else's stupidity. Somebody was not determined to self-reflect. Somebody was not determined to fix whatever was wrong in the situation. They just wanted to perpetuate that it was something wrong with somebody. They didn't want to help that somebody overcome what they said, what was wrong with them. People now understand that there is no great love here. There's nothing lovable about this person. They are a terrible business partner. Somebody realized whoever they partner with don't know anything about business. They don't know anything about love. They're only in it for the money, and they don't even know how to make money. They understand these are fair warnings. Secrets are being held. Somebody should not keep a secret for too long. Somebody don't want to keep the secret for too long because they know that the longer that they keep the secret, with this moon energy, the longer that they sleep on this information, they're going to lose their relationship. So somebody let go of the emotional concerns about being honest about what they were doing. They let go of that which does not serve them. They know that if they tell the truth to who they need to tell the truth to, that person can handle that communication, and they can help them fight through what they've been protecting somebody from. They don't have to go through this battle by themselves. They will have victory if they speak about what's happening. Exposing what you know is going on in the dark can allow both of you the strength to fight together. Don't go off defending somebody and nobody don't know what you're defending them from. Explain what you're defending them from so that they can give you advice as to how to help you. Defend them. People know how to defend themselves. You don't have to go off and secretly defend somebody when somebody already has the tools and mechanisms that they need to help protect themselves, but they don't even know they're being attacked. You know they're being attacked, and you see that they're being defenseless. They got their defenses down because nobody knows that they're being attacked. Nobody knows too much about astral projection. Nobody's tapped into the astral realm. So those who are need to speak up so people who know about it knows how to protect themselves naturally. They could go ahead and protect themselves naturally. Some people like me, I protect myself naturally off a GP just in case I'm being attacked. Because tap into astral projection, I'm depleted. I'm already below my natural weight. So if I tap into if I astral project, my body can deplete like that. I could lose my soul. So those of the astral realm needs to understand that they need to speak up about this. And nobody was willing to take that leap of faith to speak up and tell the truth. So the divine had to step in. The divine had to step in because somebody disciplined themselves. They said, you're not doing it. You're doing it all alone. Stop. You don't have to. Look, at this confirmation, you don't have to do it by yourself. Somebody's system is not clear enough. Their work environment is suspect. Somebody won't clear their system enough to understand that their work environment is suspect. The people that you are working with are suspect, but they don't see it that way because they're cloudy. They're clouding their vision. They're clouding their mind. Somebody should discipline yourself because exposure is at play. Somebody tried to put forth more effort. See, they try to continue on with this ritual, but self-exposure was at play. They were supposed to watch their actions. But somebody watched their actions and they decided to take what was valuable out of this information. They took the lesson instead of the blessing. And somebody in the back end took the blessing, but they didn't take the lesson. Lessons are more valuable than material blessings. Understanding your spiritual gifts is more powerful and more valuable than owning a house. Financial balance is coming because financial stability is in the palm of somebody's hands. Somebody can work with their hands, so like healers, Reiki. They can transmute energy with their hands, so they're not worried about being able to heal their children. Somebody has healing hands, they can heal their children, but financial balance is needed in the situation. Somebody's health is declining because of this ritual. You're doing it all alone. Stop. It's like don't decide to take care of yourself by yourself. Help is coming. Wait for help to come before you decide to have like a surgery, have like anything in your life where you feel like you will need some help. Wait for a minute because help is on the way. You don't want to put yourself in a vulnerable position where somebody could take you out. You don't want to leave yourself defenseless. So maintain, just be still until financial balance comes so you can hire some help. But I like my insurance CDPHP because they provide actually, like if something's like if your provides you like a nurse or an aide to come help you through with your day-to-day activities. You don't have to take care of yourself by yourself because CDPHP provides you with everything, free transportation, free everything that you need in order to heal. They covered all aspects of the healing process. So you don't have to, even if you're alone, you're never alone. And that's what some people need to realize. Even if you're alone, you're never alone. Learn that about astral projections. We think we're alone. We're never alone. I don't ever act like I'm alone because I know I'm being watched. I would never put myself in a position to feel like, oh, I'm alone. I could do whatever I want to do in the dark. No, because these astral projectors are watching and possibly recording what you're doing. So I always live life as if somebody's watching me, because somebody always is. If we can't see people in the astral projection realm, I could see them. I could see the shadows. I could see them flying by and shit, but I don't pay that shit no mind, because it's like, y'all in the astral, I can't feel y'all. I can't smell y'all. I can't taste y'all. I can't like, y'all like ghosts. You're like ghosts. Y'all like ghosts. Like, we don't feel any of what you feel. We might feel sick of your energy because we feel like we're being washed or some shit. But other than that, like y'all energy, that ghostly energy does not make us feel good. We rather see you in real life. Well, me personally, I'd rather see you in real life. Floating around me in the astral projection, like, ha ha, we're floating around her. She don't see us. Ah, da, da, da. That's stupid. That's stupid. It's not fun. It's not even, it's just stupid. This is why where I am right now, I'm just being still until this court case is over. They don't get to see me have fun. They don't get to see me create. They don't get to watch me manifest anything here. They're not going to watch me do anything of fun. Everything that I do is going to be boring. Everything. I'm not in the environment I want to be in. I'm not around the people I want to be around. I'm not comfortable in this place. I don't want to be in this place. So therefore, they don't get the good side of me. There's nothing good. I have no good memories here. So without any good memories, without any good energy to attach to in this place, there's no good energy for me to reciprocate. There's no good energy for me to give back. Only thing I can give back is the pain that they gave me. So if they want to sit in pain and agony and get all of my frustration for however many years they want to keep me here, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to be in darkness for as long as I'm in this place that I'm in. And until they let me go, that's all they're going to get. So whether they're looking for money and love and all of these things, they ain't getting nothing. They're getting nothing. Nothing. Because I can't manifest from this place. There's too many vultures, too many bloodsuckers, people, too many jealous people, too many envious people, too many eyes watching, too much. There's just too much. They can't kill me, but whatever energy they put me in to make me feel, they're going to feel that 10 times worse. Probably 20 times over. Probably 30 times over messing with me, because this energy have been attacking me for over 30 years. So I can only give them back 30 years of attack. Charlotte treated me very well. So I could be in a loving and conditioning giving state in Charlotte. I can't be that person here. So since they took from me, I'm just going to sit back and take from them. Let them pay all of my bills. Let them pay me back for all of the things that I was unable to do because they decided to keep stealing from me. So let me not give them nothing more to steal. Besides their darkness being exposed. They're going to steal their darkness. They're going to keep trying to take their darkness away from being exposed. So I'll definitely sit and do that for however long I have to be here. But I feel like somebody let go, which changed the course of this destiny, but only time would tell. Only time would tell. That's what somebody told me once upon a time. Time would tell. So only time would tell. With love, loyalty, honesty, and respect. Be blessed, my people. Be blessed, my people. I hope you, because this journey is ending for me.